We're here at Chaffey Community. What's the full name? Chaffey College
Chaffey
Community.
College
Chino Community Center.
Yep, there you go. We're called the 5 C's.
Is it 5?
Yep, it's 5 C's.
Chaffey College.
Chaffey College. Chino Community Center.
5 C's.
Yes.
I just had to check myself that it was 5
We
indeed.
say that every time we answer the phone too.
I know.
Yes, you heard it yesterday.
Yes, I was like, that's a mouthful.
Yes, it is.
Jeez. So we had a vendor showcase today.
Yes, we did.
How did it go for you?
Honestly, it went very well. We invite our local community, both events that are wanting to get on the calendar and potentially wanting to book an event with us, or they're already booked with us and they have an opportunity to see the space fully decorated. Most of the time when guests come and tour the space, it is as is. So tables and chairs are set out, usually from the last weekend's events. It's gone through cleaning, it's gone through prepping. So it's a very bare minimum setup. It's a lot of fun to come in and see linens on your tables, to see florals on your tables, to see the room draped, to taste food, to walk a buffet line, similar to the experience that your guests would receive when they book their event. So that's the goal. The goal is to have guests feel what it would be like to be a guest at their own event.
And when you stand here with all the people walking around, it feels like we're at a cocktail hour at a wedding.
Oh, good.
So I was just actually thinking that a moment ago.
Yes.
You know, I was just talking to one of the brides and telling them that if you look for, when you book your venue, look for a time like this because it's so valuable to be able to meet people.
Yes.
Let's say a photographer or like a wedding coordinator, especially.
Yes.
Prices don't matter at that point. It's the connection.
Yes.
Because our work could look good, we could be the right budget, but once you've interacted, it's a totally different thing.
Yes.
And then the most super valuable is, aside from just doing like, you can go to a place where it's just tasting.
Yes.
But here you can taste both dessert, entrees, and experience everything else.
Yes.
So it's really awesome that you put events like this
Yes.
for both the vendors as well as the brides themselves. Because like you said, the brides are getting even more jazzed up for having booked here.
Yes.
So now they feel even better about the decision they made.
Yes. So you're correct. It reaffirms the decision that they picked a good venue, because they had to use their imagination a little bit when they originally came in. So this kind of puts their dreams into reality, just a little bit. It may not be their exact color pattern, it may not be their exact setup, but a lot of them see, oh, I can do a king table. I can do 2 tables.
A king table?
A king table.
Elucidate me. What's a king table?
A king table seats your bridal party or your family members.
Oh.
So if you have a wedding party and you would like your wedding party to sit closer to you, closer to the dance floor, they are your featured tables closer to your dance floor.
As opposed to a sweetheart table.
Yes. Your sweetheart table is where the guest of honor sits.
Yeah.
Your king table is where the guest of honor's family will sit. Family, close friends, people and guests of priority. Yes.
I never knew it was called.
Yes. It's a great way to feature your family members, to kind of honor them the day of. A lot of families like that. The tough part is, can you fit your family members at the count that the king tables can fit?
What's a typical count for a king table?
At an 8-foot table, you can sit 4. Usually it's 2 8-foot tables together, giving you a guest count of 8. We don't prefer to sit guests with backs towards the dance floor, unless they're youthful, younger, maybe children don't mind as much. But if you do double up, you can sit up to 16. If you do your ends, it's 18. If you do 2 king tables, 2 and 2, you can sit 20 per king table.
Oh, interesting.
So it just
I don't see that set up as much.
Yes.
2 king tables.
Yep, 2 king tables. 2 king tables. It ends up being 8 by 16 by 8 by 16.
Okay.
20 total.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yes.
That's a lot.
But it works for big families.
Okay.
Yes.
How long have you been doing this now?
I have been in event coordination for 5 years. Yes. I have been doing this with Chaffey for 3.5 years.
Okay. I mean, how many weddings do you guys normally see through the month?
So in the month of May, we will see 5 weddings.
Okay.
Yes, 5 weddings.
And is that typical?
Typical weddings. We feature a lot of weddings in the springtime. In the beginning of this year, we did a lot of quinces and debuts. So surprisingly, as a wedding venue, we are also equally booked with other events as well.
Sure. I was just telling my wife, like We're Filipino.
Yes.
We hardly have done any debuts. I don't know where the Filipinos at.
Oh, they're here. We do once a month.
And I always say we have it a little easier. We have a little more time to prepare for.
Yes.
Because for Filipinos, it's 18 versus 15, 15.
Yes. But they're also very special. A lot of ceremonial traditions.
Yeah, a lot of traditions.
Yes, a lot
like
of
the
traditions.
18 roses.
Yes, 18 roses. So it's a lot of fun to see the different traditions come through. We do like to feature different events. We welcome different events here. Even though we are a primarily wedding venue, we have a lovely courtyard that we allow guests to come and have their ceremonies. But we also allow our quinces to have their blessings here. If they can't find church in a mass, we open it up as well.
What is the most, because, for a community center like this, it has its flavor, but at the same time, it's also a blank canvas, right?
Yes.
What are some of the unique ways that you've seen this Chaffey utilized?
It is definitely playing with textures and florals.
Okay.
So a lot of wood that usually comes through your chairs, the types of flowers you pick, and then messing around with different heights. So because we're a venue with vaulted ceilings, higher floor arrangements look great. Outside, we have a lovely tree coverage with string lights.
Yes.
String lights.
Yeah, like what are those called again?
My brain is tired.
Well, you've had a long day. You've been preparing since yesterday.
Yes.
So yes.
String lights, we have them out in the courtyard. So playing with heights, playing with colors, wood, different colored chairs. We have a lot of guests today that originally came in with a color that they liked, and they walked out the door with a different color. So started with silver, walked out with brown. So they went to a different color, different theme, just because they saw it in action.
So good, they got inspired.
Yes.
Which is like part of the goal here.
Yes.
To inspire people.
Definitely.
Is there any one wedding like that they just did something so absurdly different, so unique that it like stood out to you?
We actually did a debut.
Okay, a
That
debut.
was absolutely incredible.
Okay.
It was a Tangled theme enchanted forest. They brought in 4-foot trees for their centerpieces.
They brought in trees.
4-foot trees, white trees for their centerpiece. They were absolutely gorgeous.
That's so cool.
They did a lot of lighting. The lighting in the room makes a big difference as well.
Huge.
Yes.
Huge.
Yes. So lighting and the texture in the trees created a lot of beautiful silhouettes of the trees, the lights, the sparkles. Instead of doing a head table, they did a head lounge area. So the
You
guests
keep on catching me off guard. What?
the debutante
Okay.
sat in a lounge chair for her ceremony.
Oh, okay.
So instead of sitting at a table, eating in front of everyone,
like a
she was
fancy
in her,
chair.
in her dress, sat in her chair, and everybody came up and presented their speeches, dances, and the roses to her.
That's
It
cool.
was gorgeous.
So where did she eat?
Where does she eat? At a guest table with
Okay.
friends. Yes.
Because then
Yes,
you
she
wouldn't
still
wanna-
eats.
You don't want to eat alone anyway, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Most of them don't.
well, for a debut, because like I said, I've done so few.
Yes.
Do they typically have the court sitting with them as well?
Yes.
Is there a
Those are
court?
usually the biggest courts.
Ah.
We've done courts with 22.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah. I have fun posing that, by the way.
The
The big parties.
Yes.
Like it's actually pretty fun to pose because I love doing almost like Annie Leibovitch Vanity Fair magazine poses.
yes. Yes.
That's kind of one of my specialties.
Yes. Oh wow.
And the bigger, the more fun because I get to add more layers.
Yes.
To that pose.
Yes. The more people, the better.
Yeah.
Yes. That was another thing you just reminded me of. At the same debut, they live streamed their dance floor to our projector screens. So guests got to see themselves dance. And Filipinos are very talented dancers. So the dance floor was full and it looked like a music video was playing at the same time.
That's
super
cool.
neat. Never
I've never seen that
before. Super creative. Everybody was on the dance floor because they wanted to see themselves dance.
Wow.
Yes.
So what vendor serviced that to make that
It was
a
their
reality?
DJ.
The DJ.
Yes,
Oh,
the DJ.
that's cool.
The DJ live streamed it, connected in. We offer the projector screens as part of our services. They plugged right in and got everybody on the TV.
You know, one of the biggest goals of this channel is to show inspiration and
Yes.
ideas, and I love it when I get hit with things that I have not seen before.
Yes.
Because I've been doing this 20 years. I've seen a lot.
That was amazing to see that.
So that's cool. And you have some. Can we? Yeah. Okay.
We'll show you photos.
I gotta be able to cut away to that so that you guys can see it too.
Yes.
Okay. Just to kind of wrap up, I want some extra practical stuff because I don't know if we'll have a chance to do the official
Yes.
longer interview about the
Yes.
venue. So, numbers, because if you're getting married here in Southern California and you're in the what do you call this area? What's this?
Inland Empire.
Inland Empire,
Yes.
the IE. Then you might consider Chaffey, the 5Cs.
Yes.
What kind of budgets as of April 2025?
2025, yeah.
So let's say 6 again. As of April 2025, what kind of budgets might we be looking at here? Maybe for typical, 150?
Yes, 150. You're looking at anywhere from the basic rental of the facility in-house is anywhere from 4,500 to a full service package, which is right under 9. So a little bit 8.5.
Okay.
Yes, full service, meaning we take care of most of your services in-house. That leaves you're free to choose your caterer with our facility.
Okay.
You're free to choose your DJ, your photographer.
I know some people.
It could be Hope Productions.
It could be. It could very well be.
And you're also free to do your own florals or bring in a florist. And then your last one is your cake. You can feature a different kind of dessert depending on your ceremony.
Yeah.
That price will include everything in the venue.
And that will include what the tables, chairs,
Yep. Linens, drapings, lightings, monogram projectors.
decor,
It is your decor. The only thing missing from your
like
tables,
centerpieces.
not centerpieces, those are florals.
That's floral. That's true.
Yes,
Right.
yes, that's up to your florist.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to have their own freedom with florals.
Yeah.
We will match your color palette.
Okay.
We do have a catalog of linens, so it's not black or white. A lot of themes are black or white.
Okay.
We do have more than that.
Okay.
It's popular.
Yeah.
A lot of weddings will be black or white.
So we're looking at, say one more time, what are we looking at between?
For 150,
Mhm.
4 or 5 for the facility rental
4,000.
itself.
Yeah.
That's great if you have vendors of your own. We allow you to bring vendors in. We work with your vendors,
Yeah.
your wedding coordinators.
Yes.
If you would like it to be in-house, you want it stress-free, you would like us to coordinate, you're looking at around 8.5, 8.9.
Oh, and actually a little detailed question about that, because that's always something I like to clarify with my brides, is when you say that you can coordinate
Yes.
for here, for Chaffey,
Yes.
what does that coordination entail?
It depends on the services that you book. Most venues will only do venue coordination. Venue coordination usually means the services that are included with the venue. We extend our services and we also will coordinate your timeline. So we will coordinate if you want to run a ceremony. We will coordinate that with your
Officiant
bridal
and bridal
yes,
party.
your DJ as well.
Okay.
Photographer, we coordinate with your whole team.
Okay.
We will make sure that your day of timeline is on time, it's accurate, you're having fun, you're not stressing out. We'll do the stressing for you. We'll take care of any guest issues, anything like that, any issues with the facility. We kind of step into both. If you would like help with your decor or booking your vendors, that's outside of the venue
Okay,
coordination.
good to know.
Yes.
It's gonna have the parameters there.
Yes, yes. So any independent vendors, that would be your wedding coordinator, your wedding day of coordinator would work with you.
And
on
that's a good that's a good definition to know.
Yes.
Because that's a common misconception. Oh, we have a coordinator. Specific.
Yes.
So they take care of different things.
Yes.
There you go.
Venue coordinators are different than wedding planners.
Yes.
Planners are with you alongside the way planning the wedding with you. Venue coordinators are responsible for carrying out that plan as you prepared it.
Chime in on this one.
Yes.
Value of a wedding planner versus not having a wedding planner.
Highly valuable. Highly valuable.
What have you seen when there's no wedding planner?
No wedding planner usually means you are stepping away from your first dance, from your first speech, because someone couldn't find a seat. So they ran out of forks at the buffet table.
Some little details like
Yes.
that.
They sat too many people at one table you created a seating chart for. And you're scrambling around trying to rearrange family members, trying to figure out who showed up, who wasn't supposed to. Having a wedding coordinator shifts that responsibility to somebody else. You get to enjoy the day you planned and prepared for. The wedding coordinator is responsible for making sure that happens for you.
What I always say is that they will put out the fires that hopefully you won't even know about.
Yes, yes.
And
It was sunshine and rainbows. He didn't know anything was on fire.
that was one of the biggest mistakes I made for our wedding.
Yes.
Because I thought, I know weddings. I don't need a coordinator. I had like 2 buddies offer me for free.
Yeah,
And I said, no, I'm good.
yeah. Should have took them both.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes, it was bad.
Second shooter would have been useful.
Well, I think that covers a lot. Any other information that you want to share about Chaffey and planning a wedding here?
We would love to have you. Our books are open for 2026. We'll take you. Come tour. Come see us.
Are we doing any more of these these showcases?
Yes, we do showcases throughout the year. Next one is probably going to be in the fall. We try to do one in the spring, one in the fall. We definitely cater it to our clients' dreams and aspirations. So this one, we built this theme off of a lot of our brides' current themes. We kind of ask, we check in, what's your theme, what's your color, what do you want to see?
Oh, that's
And
cool.
we catered this event to what they would like to see.
I love that little extra detail that you went out of your way to ask and then try to realize it for them before even their wedding day.
Yes, something that's not popular that we included is a ghost chair. Most people, when you say a ghost chair, they
what's
don't
that?
know what that means. It's a clear chair. You can't see it. But a ghost chair.
For what? What is it?
For most chairs are silver black.
Oh, those.
Yes, it's a chair.
Okay.
So most chairs are silver, black, brown, wooden. A lot of guests like those chairs, but you usually have to build a theme around silver or gold.
To make it all match.
Yes. The clear chair allows for a lot more freedom in your color palette. A lot of guests want freedom to do a certain theme. They see it, they like it, but the chairs might throw it off. So we decided to feature 2 different types of ghost chairs today, and we had a few guests very excited that their theme is going to be able to happen now.
I learned another thing, ghost chairs. Okay, I thought I know so much about weddings, especially doing this show, talking to so many vendors, but you've just educated me on so many new terms that I never knew.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, Lee, for sitting down with me and sharing all this wisdom and knowledge that you have in the wedding world.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting us here at Chaffey
Yes.
to show our show off and meet a bunch of new brides.
Yes.
Hopefully you guys learned a thing or two. I know I did. If you are considering your wedding in the Inland Empire, here in Chino, we got Chaffey. Hold on, I got this. Chaffey College Chino Community Center.
Yes.
This is the place. That's what it's called.
Yes.
I didn't do it. That was her. That was them. A lot of C's, but just details in the description.
Yes.
We'll tag the venue.
Yes.
And feel free to reach out to them. If you're looking for a photo and video for your Southern California wedding, we are also here for you. And if you're looking for more tips and tricks and inspiration for your wedding day planning, be sure to follow, like, subscribe, do all the social media stuff that everyone does for this stuff that we do. I think I've had a long day.
Agreed.
So have you.
Yes.
We should probably power down. Till next time.
Take care. Have a good one.